You are listening to Maximum Pew Pew, an actual play RPG podcast. Maximum Pew Pew follows continuous storylines and are meant to be enjoyed from the beginning. This episode follows the Dead Sons storyline and may contain spoilers for the Dead Sons Adventure Path published by Paizo Incorporated. The following content may contain mature themes and adult language. In this episode, the party scavenges for more supplies in the Empire of Bones hangar country. All right, so we're posting up on the door?
Yeah.
We're opening the door?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Let me read a room description.
I thought we were supposed to, just ignore rooms and leave.
No, we got the beat drop now.
Oh, right. You have to play
They
with
found
the new gun.
interesting things in one of the rooms, and then the plans all changed.
The floor of this chamber is covered in gravel, which stretches from the wall to wall and is heaped in small hills and shallow hollows. The walls are scored and covered in small dents, and large sections are slightly discolored in what appear to be spray patterns, but they seem structurally sound. The area is thick with dust. To the left of the entrance is a metal cabinet with a large handle. This whole chamber is actually difficult terrain. It's imagine trying to climb up a gravel hill.
Yeah.
I've done that as a kid. It's tricky. It's treacherous.
Move at half
hates
speed.
it.
I remember.
So
while you're listening to this, queue up Gravel Road by Clutch on YouTube.
The Skrillex remix.
I don't think Clutch has
for all of your high quality butt rock, just
Gonna go put that into Beat Saber tonight.
you open the door. Two creatures emerge from the gravel pit. They want to hug their new friends. Roll initiative. Hey, we might actually fight something today.
What?
Well,
Straight
we're
up
not-
fight?
we're
We
not
have fought a
consenting.
lot of things.
No, we
gotten them to fight each other.
arranged for fights.
I do not consent.
Just go to slugfights.com for your latest in ooze related battle royales and Ion, what'd you get?
I got a whopping 7.
Okay. I was hoping for it's 17 or something like
Nope.
that.
I mean,
Maya.
you can add a 1 before that if you want to.
It wouldn't matter, actually. Maya.
25.
Yeah, because Maya's here.
Cyna.
27.
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't say 37.
Zenka.
I only rolled a 13.
8.
That bitch is twitchy.
I'm looking for any reason to escape at this moment.
That's fair.
Cyna, it is your turn. You open the door, and the confusion you had when you originally scoured this room with your x-ray glasses all kind of makes sense now. That's why it looked real weird. It is a massive gravel pit that's dusty because it's gravel. It's crushed rock. There's sediment and stuff just sort of floating in the air.
Right. That's how gravel works.
You do see two creatures now emerge from this.
Yeah.
Can you make me a life science check?
I can roll one. I don't know about
Do you have a
making it.
picture of them?
I
Right there.
do.
But that's small, and I can't really see
14.
it all that way.
Does it have to be my turn to make a life science check?
Imagine the sandworms from Beetlejuice were scary and had more legs.
That's what
You've
they
got
need.
incognito.
Oh, it's because you're in guest mode.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's by
I've
design.
kind of forgotten how Chromebooks work.
Well, it's by design because I need the extra.
Oh,
window.
shit. Look at that thing.
No, you're good.
Oh,
It's all good.
it's like spitting out
It's got a lot of
gravel and
mouth.
dust. And
So it is a
Got a lot of
large.
teeth.
It's a large animal. So make me
it
a life
looks like
sciences.
it looks like the
Life
the-
science.
13.
13's not going to be enough.
Looks like the big
30.
robot centipede thing from the old Japanese animation. What was
Ooh,
it?
it kind of does. I like it. I want to shoot
Is it
it.
Battle of the Planets?
Zenka's heard of these.
Oh, good.
They are Cernox, and I'll give you 3 pieces of information about them.
The fuck kind of creature are they?
They're animals.
They're animals.
Oh, okay. Oh, you said that.
I'll give you that for free. They're animals.
Because you said that 3 times,
Mhm.
and I just wasn't listening.
It's actually honest to God alive.
Adam Levine. Animals like animals. Yeah.
Don't make me drink. Don't make me laugh while I'm drinking coffee.
I can't
Also,
make you
don't
drink.
Make me drink.
What you do on your own time is up to you.
Oh my God. Y'all driving me to drink. Okay, first thing, special attacks.
I got Choli. It's better than your drink.
Special
Have a chili.
attacks. It
Explodes.
not quite.
Does it do really well on Jeopardy?
Usually never makes it out of the first day.
That's unfortunate.
It's because its intelligence is -4.
Ooh.
It's an animal.
That's fair.
It's smarter than those oozes.
But only technically.
Yeah.
In that it has an intelligence
It has
score.
it has a nervous system consisting of more than one nerve.
So does it have special attack?
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
Okay.
So these things, their primary attack is usually a bite. They have a ranged acid jet that they can spit
Ooh.
in a line.
That's
And they
lovely.
also have corrosive spines, which they can use to inflict additional damage to anything that it grapples.
okay.
Now, I'll
So-
give you that as your first piece of information.
Okay, cool. Let's go on weaknesses, and I'm assuming acid is not on that list.
Yeah, I will say that it is immune to acid. But
I mean, just an educated
yeah,
guess.
but as far as other resistances or weaknesses, that's really the only one.
That's okay.
Cool. So it's 2.
Because in my one hand, I got an LFD screamer. In my other hand, I got a frag grenade.
All right, so let's go for third piece of information. What's its weakest save?
Will.
Good. I don't
That's
know why
because
I
it's
said good.
stupid.
Yeah. It's not mindless. It does have an intelligence score.
Mhm.
It's just
Its
stupid.
lowest save is will.
Okay.
All right.
Zenka kind of spouts off as much of this information as they can to Cyna, who is currently up in the turn order. What would you like to do?
I would like to introduce it to my new favorite gun.
Okay.
You should do that.
The perforator, right?
No. This is the big semi-auto that we picked up.
The
Hell
point and
yeah.
click.
I like it.
All right.
It does 36.
That's going to be 31.
That will hit.
KAC.
That will
Flat-footed.
Now, just so we can keep our nomenclature clear, which one of those is number 1 and which one's number 2?
Number 1 is the one that's furthest away from you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I'm shooting number 2 because I've got the better sight on it.
Got it.
And
It's the first time we've thrown serious dice today. It's
Yep.
taken us a while to get there.
That's because we had everyone else put in work for us. We're at a level
Yeah.
now where we're kind of bosses of people, whether they like it or not.
Work smarter, not harder.
Work funner, not
Dumber. Yeah.
Like
Work
if
funner,
this-
not dumber.
Does this place have... No, it doesn't need it because it doesn't have atmosphere.
okay, so 3d6 plus.
If you could sneak him into that other room and just like crank the atmosphere up to like uncomfortable levels.
Well, I was just thinking, like, if it had a fire suppression system, which it doesn't because it doesn't have atmosphere and fire doesn't... needs that. You could just...
Except
You
for
could-
magic.
You could just go into the fire suppression system and load that bitch full of holy water,
Oh my God.
pull the fire alarm, and then just run through and be all like,
Singing in the
Yeah.
rain. I'm singing.
yeah.
You wouldn't even need to fill it with holy water. You just bless the water that's in it.
Oh my God. Go to the reservoir and just like, Sarah and Ray, give me.
God.
Yeah, we
Give
just
me
like,
strength.
yeah, we just like pull a Constantine on it and throw a big ass cross in there and just be all like, all right, guys.
Put a
Just
cross
lay
in
that
the
thing
water
down.
reservoir. Like, this feels icky.
What are we doing? Is this okay? I don't know if this is okay.
There are 4 6s and 2 7s and an 8.
You just throw disgust damage at this.
Yeah. He was all like, pea
Oh,
shooter.
friends.
Yeah. It was all like, it's all like, are the feeders here? I'm here to feed you bullets. Bam! Oh my God, Cyna! Oh my God, it was just a puppy.
A large.
61 damage.
Holy
Oh my
cow.
God.
Piercing. So yeah, just kind of roll up. You push the door open.
Bam.
Roll up.
Bam.
Wait a minute.
Right
Shot
down-
it in its goddamn brain.
Right down the mall.
Which it has.
It
Unlike
does.
the
Well, it
oozes.
did. It did before she exploded it.
Yeah, I go, oh my
Oh,
God.
and it's going to be like,
Yeah, we can't play that game too long
Yeah.
because
Yeah, but
it's
you crazy.
going to get really accurate.
Yeah, right.
All right, Maya, your go.
Maya, a
Jesus.
shot rings out, and
No, it doesn't. There's no air.
I'm saying
No, I'm gonna
a shot issues forth from
lean
this.
lean my gun arm right up against Ion's leg, the leg of Ion's armor, just so he can hear it.
The slide kind of rakes against the armor as it comes back to the chamber the next round. Maya, you mistake Cyna's first salvo for an anti-ship weapon as it takes a message out of this creature. It is an impossibly large exit wound that this gun
Lord.
leaves.
Try to shoot it in the same spot because apparently that's where it's fleshing.
It's like a hollow point, but like it further spider webs to like.
It's a flechette round, but each flechette is also a hollow point.
Oh Jesus! And each hollow point is like 8 little hollow points that are
Full of
also
nails.
grenades.
Yeah. full of nails.
Oh my God.
Anyway,
All right.
good luck following that up.
Yeah.
Here comes the 20 train
Jesus.
that we got last session.
That's fine.
You're going to be like, I do 15 damage.
yeah, right.
Like, let's talk about when we're doing like something with skills, and I'm like, oh yeah, I can run Windows, and you're like, oh yeah, I wrote Windows like 3 times this morning, except mine worked.
I wrote windows, doors, shingles, shutters, gutters, porches, front doors, back doors, screen doors, shingles, metal roofing, banisters,
Aluminum
Patios.
and vinyl.
patios.
Writing shingles sounds like some bioweapon
Oh
stuff.
god! Oh my god! I love it.
That's some biohacker crap right there.
Oh, Jesus.
I could still use the OS, but it's just really annoying.
Oh God.
All right. I'm going to twin track them with my move, and then
They're
I
tracked.
can only shoot one of them.
Shoot the one that's already hurt.
All right, I'll shoot the one that's already hurt. However, these 2 bolts, one has a shot grenade on it, and one has an incendiary grenade on it. So however you want to track those for,
Okay.
and they're both level 1s.
Okay.
So
They go off like regular grenades. Cool. Could somebody look up the grenades in the core rulebook? Probably in the 170 range.
almost a 20.
The
Got a
incendiary
19.
does 1d6 and the shock does 1d.
I think it
8?
also does a 6.
No, it does 1d8.
The shock does a little bit more, if I recall.
Okay. Shock is 1d8. Yeah.
38.
Incendiary is
KAC.
1d6 with a d4 burn.
You hit.
Yeah. All right. What? Sorry. What was shock and incendiary for damage?
We'll get
D8
is-
and d6.
Yeah.
Okay. I need 2d10s. These are, no, those are
The
8s.
reflex
I'm
for
crazy.
those is going to be, what's your dex?
My dex is a +6.
So it's going to be 17.
It fails on the shock.
Okay. So it takes half damage. That's big enough the shock is big enough to hit them both.
Let's adjudicate the regular damage first, and then we'll.
I'm gonna re-roll that with my special ability. Where's my D? Where is a D4 at? A D4?
Nope. That's
No,
D5.
that's a yeah.
That's a D5.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's
You
a
know,
strange
as
one.
one does. Let me grade out this D7.
That's not how numbers work.
Yeah, it is. If you do the geometry right.
I mean, I've got a die that has a D5 and a D7.
Does it ever roll anything but this way? Does
Yeah.
it ever land that way?
Mhm.
Are you lying to me?
No.
So it's 29
It's game
damage for
science.
just the bolts, and then they took half for the fire, right?
So it's going to take 29 from that. Roll your fire damage. It's
That
going
one
to
was
take half.
D6.
6.
Okay. Is that the yeah? So they took 3 damage from the fire.
Okay, so it'll take that.
The shock was a D4.
D8.
I don't
D8?
like it.
Really?
Okay.
Did it do the thing?
And then so another 3 damage for shock damage.
Okay, so number 2 will take full. Number 1 will only take half of that. It's an interesting little salvo. It seemed to be pretty effective. Number 2 is still up. Number 1 barely grazed, but you certainly have their attention. It is their turn now. They will approach the door. So if you could stack them on the door so that they share.
They burn
Yes,
2
please.
grenades here.
Now, at the front door, we have an Ion and we have a Maia. Correct? So Maia will a 27 hit kinetic.
Oh, right on the money.
Right on the money.
Ah, that's a good idea.
Take 19 piercing.
Crap.
Ion. Rolling terrible.
not that
Well,
bad.
25 kinetic.
No.
Okay. It will actually move them back 5 feet because they do have reach. I apologize. They tried that. It will miss you as it lunges at you to try to attack you. As they move, you see them like actually dig back into the ground and punch up through that area. So their movement, they're actually burrowing. And the interesting thing is when they leave that spot, which was a good 30 feet away from the party, it didn't leave a tunnel.
Oh, well, that's normal.
Okay. Yeah, it kind of just,
Tunnel with
it's
movement.
though they were never there.
They vibrate through the dirt. They don't dig.
But that is their turns.
Zenka.
Zenka, it is now your turn. These creatures have made an
They in
approach.
snub gun range now.
They isn't snub gun.
Can you spell shot through the snub gun?
I don't
Or does it have to hit a
think
single
so,
target?
'cause I have to hit a target.
This is for later, but I'm just curious. Like,
We'll look into that later.
That could be dangerous.
it's like now I can pick any of you to put this spell through.
Yeah, because I'm thinking
I think it specifically says you can't do it through blaster.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just
there are limitations on it, but regardless, I think I'm just going to take a guarded step back.
You don't need to. You're outside
Yeah,
there.
I know, but I'd like to stay outside their range. So take a guarded step back and then put supercharged weapon on the semi-auto that I picked up a little while ago.
oh my gosh, these things are cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to read something real quick.
Yeah,
on them.
because it was either going to be that or it was just going to be throw magic missile at it because that doesn't take a spell slot.
Cernoks have tunnel swiftness. When moving in a tunnel that it or another Cernok is burrowed, a Cernok moves 5 times its speed and doesn't gain the flat-footed condition when it takes the run action. In addition, it can hustle in such a tunnel for 3 hours each day before it begins to take non-lethal damage.
Ooh.
It can
That's
cruise.
That's nasty.
It can
Right.
run without being flat-footed, which means it can go 120 feet per round
And
do
then
that.
times that by 5 if it's in an existing tunnel. Is that what that said?
Oh,
it
wait, yeah.
runs at 5x speed? Because if it's a tunnel that another one dug?
Yeah, so 150 times 4, 600 feet around. That's more than a tenth of a mile.
In 6 seconds.
You can do a mile a minute and do that for 3 hours before it starts getting
It can
tired.
tunnel. It can tunnel at 60 mile an hour.
That's very fast.
And not
Oh.
get tired.
That's
That's
interstate speed.
And not
This is a good monster for like a vehicle chase scene.
it,
Yes,
it is.
Anyway,
Oh, you
thought
you were getting away? It's like
What is this in, by the way?
AA1.
Okay, I might have to hold on to this one for later.
No, that's fine. Anyway, that goes through your mind, Zenka, and you're appreciative that you're not on open ground, that in fact you have metal
Yeah.
underneath you. So you take a step back.
This is not their native environment, obviously.
God,
we're
I'd hope
lucky
not.
for that.
I'd hope not.
What do?
So confused with the gravel thing. Why is
She
there
already-
just a bunch of gravel.
Guarded step and cast a spell.
Yeah, I guarded step and then I cast a spell
think-
on my gun so I can
Cool.
pop them next turn.
Gotcha. Okay. I got myself sidetracked on that, so that is my bad.
It's all
Ion?
good.
Mind resources,
Everyone's had an opportunity to
where they're like,
go
"Hey,
except
we need
you.
So I'm going to full round
materials for
attack. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a frag grenade 4 in there.
Okay.
and the creatures are here.
So that's going to be at a -4. That's a critical, so it hits.
It hits.
All right, so that's going to be a DC 20 to avoid.
You said frag grenade.
Frag grenade 4.
That's a save. That's a fail. So number 2 actually fails that.
Okay, so the one that saved is taken half.
So this is pretty impressive. A frag grenade going off in this room with all this gravel, and now just rocks are going to start spitting everywhere.
Rocks fall. Everyone dies.
So that's going to be 21 for the one that failed.
Okay, so you take 21. You take
10. For the
10.
one that passed.
Yep.
And then I'm going to put my free hand up on top of the beat drop because the other hand's on the trigger. And I'm going to shoot both of them with a wall of Sonic. With a wall of Skrillex.
Wall of Skrillex, okay.
That's not good for anyone's hearing.
Does a 30 hit its EAC?
Oh, yes.
Ooh. Ooh. Look at it.
This is the blast weapon.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Oh, it'll be 28. Apologies.
Okay. Ooh. Yeah, you get there.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be 23 sonic damage.
Okay. Now you are shooting within their reach. I know you don't care, but this is merely a formality at this point.
Yeah, do it.
Ion gets off on pain.
37 kinetic
37 kinetic hits.
and same thing, 37 kinetic.
Okay. So they both hit me.
So the first is going to be 26 piercing,
So I only take 15 of that.
and the second is 21 piercing.
I only take 10 of it.
Gee whiz. But as you're trying to get the beat drop initiated, actually you would have taken that after the grenade throw because it was a ranged attack. But regardless, this happens. You throw it, they bite you, you get your gun, you shoot them again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's expletives, middle fingers. You
You're just like, stop biting me.
know how this works. Cyna, is now your turn. The Cernok that you shot originally is in dire shape. It wouldn't take much for it to fall over. As for the other one, it's still pretty healthy by comparison.
All right, and we're going to trick attack the more healthy looking one.
Yeah, burn that fool. Let us weaker children wipe up.
That's not as good a roll. It's going to be a 20 kinetic. Flat-footed.
Realistically, I'm probably the weakest person as far as damage
That
output
misses.
here for sure.
Not used to the recoil.
It's okay.
Because I've watched Zenka like melt things, and then you guys.
I want
Guys are
you
pretty
to
good
know,
at your job.
I
gotta
want
give
you
you-
to know,
You hold
at
your
level
own.
1, she was like, I have a bunch of utility spells, and this one spell I have to get really close to use. And then she was like, because all I care about is driving buses. And at one point, she had a psychotic break, and now she's all like, I turn batteries into high explosives.
Now I just
Zenka turned into
am high
Junkrat.
explosives. Yeah.
I'm now a
If you
terrorist.
like read the story for
They did.
Junkrat, it went from like normal sane person to absolutely insane.
Maya, it is
Zenka
now.
might legitimately have problems readjusting to normal society.
Oh, no.
At least there will be a normal
All right.
society to adjust to.
That is better considering the alternatives.
You're going to pass by some kids like, gosh, this battery only has one charge. It's worthless.
give me the battery, child.
Give me the battery.
That's when Spike's gonna be a little more grown. No.
You're like,
do not do it.
it only has
Don't.
one charge.
Don't.
We can play catch with
Don't.
this. I'll throw first.
All right, I'm gonna switch to my new snub scatter gun. I
Okay.
guess use it in blast mode. Is that
It's always blast.
always blast mode?
It's essentially a shotgun.
Okay. So
Essentially nothing. It is a shotgun.
They would have called it that if it was.
No, that's what the scatter
I
gun
know,
is. It's
I'm- See, I
Name
too am
for-
being contrary.
I have gotten a dose
this
of my
affect,
own
um,
medication.
does this affect my
It
roll
tastes
to hit?
bitter, don't it?
Does
It
blast?
do.
It reduces it by 2 because it's targeting multiple people.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna do a full round. So that's gonna be -6 then.
What,
Is
with
it
the
unwieldy?
scattergun?
It is not unwieldy.
Oh, shit. Yeah, then
it's a
minus
shotgun.
6.
That's
Yeah.
one that you can.
Boom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then it's
well
minus
then.
6.
Heck yeah.
So those would be -6s. Yes.
Do that.
All right. The first roll, natural 1. That's unfortunate. And then the second roll is that is so low after the -6. 22. K.
No, that will miss.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, no.
Cyna wasn't able to make the one flat-footed, so it
You were
wouldn't
like,
catch
this gun is awesome.
Wow. Maybe don't fire it twice next time.
Oh, those are some unfortunate.
Been using a lot of energy weapons. That recoil is
Right.
nasty when you get used to it again.
Whoa, I think I just bruised my shoulder.
Sir Isaac Newton's a deadly son of a bitch.
Let's see.
Oh, goodness.
Did you just quote Mass Effect 3?
Almost.
Maybe. Let's spit
I
some
think the
acid.
actual quote is Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space.
There you go.
Let's spit some acid. One gout is going to hit Maia and Zenka.
No!
We're looking for a 33 EAC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only on a Tuesday.
No, it misses.
Okay. And we're looking for a 34 EAC on Maia and Ion.
Jesus.
What is it?
It's an acid jet.
And what was the EAC?
34.
Just barely.
So that's 2 hits on me?
No, each.
Oh,
if you
2
look at the
lines. Okay,
orientation, but those were the buddy pairs.
Does a 34 hit Cyna's new AC?
EAC.
Oh, yeah.
Does anybody here have an AC above 30?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so, but I just wanted to make sure.
Maia and Zenka, you will take 20 acid damage.
Got it.
Um,
Still in stamina.
Cyna and Ion will take 19 acid damage as they acid all over.
That wasn't very nice.
Well, you all have been shooting at them, so Zenka, would you like to teach them some manners?
I would. Which one's the one that hasn't been damaged as much?
Number one is the one that has not been damaged as much. It's the one that regurgitated acid on you just now.
Oh, okay. Let's shoot it.
That has been everybody else's MO thus far.
I'm going to use my reroll.
Shoot it, Wardell. Shoot it in the head.
That's a 20 KAC.
A 20 KAC will not hit.
Oh, that spell was very useful.
Can anyone make me a perception check?
Yeah. Oh,
30.
That's awful.
5.
30.
I got a 20 on the die. Where were you
37.
earlier?
37.
Okay, so everyone else is in the 30s. I was in a 5. I'm vaguely aware I'm on a spaceship right now.
Okay. Everybody but Ion notices that these creatures kind of have like collars on.
They're pets. We are killing someone's puppies, just like I said.
More like they're probably like enslaved here, and that's the only way they can keep them docile when they walk in this room is with these collars.
So, I mean, let me
I wonder if that terminal will
reiterate.
shut them off.
Oh, the one right
That-
by the door.
Well, that room did not have atmosphere. These are animals that you
Oh.
could find on a lot of different planets.
Oh, snap. They're like,
atmosphere
Sustenance.
collars.
yeah, they're like Atmo
Life bubble.
collars. Yeah, life bubble collars. Let's turn them off on that control panel,
That would be funny.
which is hella sadistic. yeah.
We're gonna watch somebody just
You
like
almost killed one, and the other is.
it's just gonna be like
Yeah,
squirming
but
and
shooting something to
writhing
death
until
is like way less sadistic than being all like, watch it not breathe for a minute.
yeah, watch it.
watch it
How
for a
you're
minute.
dying.
Yeah, well, yeah, watch it slowly die and
it's the
writhe
difference
until the
between,
light
like-
in its eyes dims out.
Well, what you do is you turn it back on
Can we go
every
back to
3
talking
rounds.
about
That's
feet?
how you get marooned with Cernox, okay?
It's the difference between going deer hunting with a rifle versus going deer hunting with a shopping bag.
Or with a garage.
I don't know, man. That would make the Ted
Now I
Nugent
have a
show
mental
whole
picture
lot
of someone
better.
like
It's like
hopping on
deer
the back
hunting
of a
with-
deer and throwing a shopping
Just
bag over
pulling
and
a bag over
and being
his
like,
head.
go to sleep, dear, go to sleep. And it's just
It's like trying to break horses in
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild, like when you ride them.
No,
Or
because you're
alternative-
actively trying to kill the deer by suffocating
what
it with
I'm
a
saying-
plastic
Or
fucking
alternatively, you finish that 6-pack and you look at the plastic rings and you're like, huh.
And remember, you too can help children's hospitals by donating to our Extra Life campaign.
This is not the Extra Life content.
No, not now. It's
Yeah.
not.
I say you go over to the thing, turn off their Atmo, but turn it back on every 3rd round, just for 1 round.
Jesus Christ.
Just so they remember what
No,
air is like.
then they'll die super slow,
And then there'll definitely be
Ion,
marooned
are you
ones.
spending your round explaining this plan, or would you like to
Yeah.
shoot them?
Didn't I already
Maya,
shoot
can
them?
you do something for me?
Oh, wait, is it my turn again?
No,
I thought
you've
I
been
already went.
fantasizing about suffocating
No, I threw a
animals.
grenade. I threw a grenade and shot them.
I don't.
That was last round. You get another one now.
You get turns.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we got the glass explanation.
glass position.
Shit.
There's the episode title.
Well, that's going to be a 29 EAC.
To base
Hit 'em
drop them.
both. Yeah, to base
Yeah, it
drop
hits.
'em. All right.
Wub, wub, wub.
That's going to be 20. 20
No.
Sonic's damage.
Laughing at the simultaneous emotional sighs.
Number 2 dies.
You're going to miss your chance to suffocate the other one
I don't know if that was number 2 or not.
and turned it into
Okay, sure.
what are these monsters called again? Smooch
Cernox.
Masters?
Cernox. There's going to be a supercut of all the horribly mispronounced things that Ion has come up
Just
with.
15
It's
straight
not
minutes.
going in maybe it is going in Metroid Nova.
Snorlax?
This one's going to be a wild one to listen to. And
What are they?
Let me tell you.
Sorlocks?
Jesus Christ. I'm looking at the word and can't pronounce it.
Snorlax?
It's a normal type. No wonder this.
What is it?
Cernock.
Cernock? Yeah, let's make a Cernock marooned one.
That sounds terrifying.
I don't want to deal with that.
A long list of bad ideas.
It can move 60 miles per hour through everything.
Yeah, the bad ideas just don't stop. They just keep happening.
Drop those on Eox. Anyway, Cyna, it's
No,
your-
let's not, because then
it's
they
your
figure out how
turn.
the hell to tame them.
Hold on.
You figure that
Cyna's
you would
player
be
needs
doing
to
this
make a-
creature a mercy by killing it at this point.
Oh my
Makes a
God.
will save. Okay. I'm going to put this thing out of all of our miseries.
Oh,
I don't know
please.
why they didn't just name it the Smooch Master. I mean, it got a big old mouth.
I don't
You know
think
what?
we're doing
That's
kinks
what
this
that
AP.
other. That's what the other self-kisser monster was. Is a
I like the
smooch
self-kisser. Oh, yeah. I listened to that episode not too long ago. That shit made me laugh. I forgot all about it. Attacking us because we walked up and discovered it making out with itself in the middle of the woods. It got a little embarrassed.
That was
Felt it needed
awful
to
the first
defend itself.
time.
It's just as awful now.
All right.
Can't help it.
Yeah, I don't think we're doing kinks this AP.
We're not tracking them anyway.
I think
We
that
don't
you've
have
been
the
playing
bingo
enough
card.
APs to realize that kinks happen in every AP.
Someone could listen through and
Some of
maybe
them
try
more
that
than others.
Look,
bingo card, but
let's just somebody's bringing a half drow.
That's next AP.
That is next AP.
All right. What was I doing? Oh yes, I'm spinning a resolve and full attacking sneak attack or trick attack.
oh my word.
Yeah,
Here it is.
because
So wait,
this needs to be over.
Snorcox? What is this thing called again?
That's a deviant type Pokemon.
That's the Galar version of Snorlax.
Snurgles? What is it?
Oh my God.
I can't remember
The
what
fact,
it's
that
called.
the fact that I can't remember what it's called is bothering me.
Cernock.
Cernock.
Sir,
Fucking
no.
write it down. You got a pencil and paper.
You said it wrong so many times. I couldn't remember what it was called.
I was looking at the word and couldn't say it right.
It's like
Oh
Inception.
my
He's like getting in our
God.
heads.
It's like shipwreck? No.
Cernox.
All right. No, this is all going to suck. I'm gonna drop the semi-auto and use the
Suli?
Swift to
No.
pull
Sock
out
puppet?
the,
No.
The
Soccer
sonic
ball?
weapon.
No.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to help much because my die rolls have sucked. But let's go for a 25 energy.
Flat-footed? Yeah.
Yes. Okay. How about a 20 energy?
Flat-footed? Yeah.
Oh, well, then there's 2 hits.
Hey. And they're both nasty nasties.
Yeah.
You know who Ion reminds me of? Have any of you ever seen Trailer Park Boys?
Some of them,
Yeah.
He reminds me of Ricky.
yeah.
A smarter
Hey, lady,
Ricky.
knock, knock.
Yeah.
Who's there?
47 on the first hit.
Oh, gosh. Derailing while math is happening. There's like early on, like one of the season finales, like they roll over the car and Julian gets out still with like the glass of liquor that had never been spilled.
Never been spilled. He falls off a roof in one episode too, and like when he gets up, he still has the cup of liquor that's like not spilled. There's like a few. There's like prison sucks, and he's walking around with it the whole time. There's like 2 or 3 episodes where he gets in a brawl, and like the whole fight, he has it in one hand. Like,
and 53 on the next one.
53 is enough to kill it. Like, God, I hate prison.
Did you just put
can't
that
smoke.
around
The
your
weed
dance?
sucks.
I did.
God.
I had to use the Jared cheese and spend a resolve for it.
But you did it.
No, it's all right. I was just getting ready to use a fucking magic missile on the damn thing.
now it really is a Snorlax because it went nap.
How much
nap
damage did that do? 9.
Wait, nap.
forever.
All right, let's search this.
Yeah.
Bodies
now that
in
we've
room.
killed someone's dogs, let's search this room.
Hey, if this was somebody's dogs, there'd be like a leash and they'd be walking them and taking care of them and like.
Oh, somebody
They
would give
live
a
in
shit.
they live inside their litter box. Why would you need to do any of that?
The kind of person that keeps these as pets is the same kind of person that keeps
Well, I mean,
a
if you're
tarantula
cool with
as a
that,
pet.
we can. We're going to need extra bunk space for the trip home.
We
Assuming
all
we
know
make
those
it home.
kind of people.
So we can just lock you in the lavatory and let everybody else, have some more
Okay.
space.
So,
We're making it home because I'm not making that explanation if I'm not.
There's a lot going on here. So you noticed that
That's correct
the
in multiple ways.
Cernox
Don't sass me.
had these collars on.
They did.
Can we pop those off and wear them ourselves so that we can breathe forever?
You're about to find out what they do.
Burr.
Forever.
More of these. So each of these Cernox has a atmosphere collar providing protection similar to the environmental protections of a suit of armor, lasting for 15 days when fully charged. You can alter an atmosphere color with a successful engineering check so that it functions as a gray force field armor upgrade, and it can be sold as such.
What's a gray force field?
It's in the armor upgrade chapter, but the DC for that is listed. That would take some work to be able to do, so that wouldn't be a...
Can't do it now. Takes time. Is that what you're saying?
It does take time.
Okay.
I
Fine.
feel like I've seen the atmosphere collar in something before.
Well, I think let's keep in mind that this book came out probably a full year before Alien Archive, when you could... Was it AA3 that introduced companion creatures?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, it was a full year before that happened, and they decided, these creatures need...
That's probably a good thing.
What page is that?
That is
Creature
206.
companion equipment.
You can.
Wow, 20 temp HP. That's really nice.
Let's see.
What's fortification do?
There is a cabinet near the double door that is unlocked
That's really nice.
that you can also get into if you'd like.
Yeah,
Let's get into them.
let's get
Cool.
into it.
Les is about to die here. The cabinet near the double door contains a merciful, venomous Paragon semi-auto pistol with 16 small arm rounds. It took me a minute to calculate how much that thing
Hold on.
cost.
Merciful,
venomous Paragon semi-auto pistol.
I want it.
What kind of semi-auto pistol is
The
underneath?
Paragon semi-auto pistol.
What?
Oh, Paragon is the
We're going to
class.
fight
Holy shit.
I mean, that's fine. I have
because that's like a step better than my current favorite gun.
I have tons of resolve. I can go Gunzerker right now.
That is a level 13 weapon. The gun itself is 45,000 credits.
How much did I price that out with all the magic on it?
How much does it do D6s and stuff?
4d6.
46.
That would be hella.
What does Venomous do?
Let's find out.
Yeah, that'll have to be looked up. But yeah, I priced it out. It's like 64.
This would be like the gun I carry the rest of the campaign.
Weapon with the venomous fusion gains the injection weapon special property. On a single attack each day, only a single attack each day may benefit from this property, and you must announce before making an attack that it is an injection attack. Regardless of how many targets you can hit with a single attack from your weapon, only a single target of your choice is exposed to the drug, medicinal, or poison when you use the injection property in an attack. Only weapons that deal piercing or slashing damage can benefit from this fusion.
So if you had a syringe full of holy water, you could use that.
Or
say, like
does
they
it
had in the
have-
corpse fleet.
in the same cabinet are 3 doses of tier 3 sedatives and 3
Oh.
doses of spray flesh.
Holy shit.
So
There it is.
Tier 3 sedative is like 3d4
Yeah, you can have it.
non-lethal.
You can have
you
it.
sure?
I just got like 2 new guns.
All right. Well, does anybody else want a big slug thrower pistol?
What's your
'Cause the-
pistol?
I have the elite.
Because
But
yeah,
I
the
can't
elite's what I've
hit
been
That
using.
Because we got 3 of you.
the
Elite.
Pale
damage does
Stranger
that
had
do?
4 of those elites that she dropped.
So we all
one
have
for
them.
each of us. Okay.
Yeah, so I've got an elite and I can't hit anything.
Yeah, it
The
does.
weapon does
3d6.
not help me hit anything.
I don't have
It's a
that written
pistol.
down anywhere.
I've got a plus 13 and can't hit shit.
Well, you probably don't need it. All right.
I do. That would be my highest damage weapon.
Okay. So that's a semi-auto
36.
Paragon.
I'm just over
Yeah.
here getting
Take
ready to
it.
just throw out fucking magic missiles.
Take it, and I'll add an elite to the list of things to sell.
And it's venomous.
Elite semi-auto pistol. That's what that one is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
You already have one.
Dude, is that calculated, or did I just tell you to add that to the pile? So I usually don't take
like,
pistols.
You should have it written down because everyone got one. There was no option.
Yeah,
to throw
that
them.
person literally dropped 4.
Oh, I did not write that down. Interesting.
All right.
I'm going to write it down.
That's terrifying.
It does 3d6.
Yeah, that would. As far as weapons that I can shoot more than once, that would be my
Well, it's
highest.
a small arm too. Like it's 9 mil basically. So
well,
like,
would anybody like this
can hide
gun
it
that
more than
apparently I
you
came into the game with that I have not used at all?
which one?
Flare gun.
No.
What does
It does
that
a
do?
D3.
You should shoot it at the final boss with a spell loaded into it, just as a middle
Oh
finger.
my god.
I thought it would be something that a pilot would have.
And that is, hold on. That's 3 doses of sedative.
Yeah, it's
3
like I have a
doses of
stun gun
sedative.
and I have a flare gun. Those
Are
are
you taking those too?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
they. What kind of sedative is it?
Tier
It is
3.
sedative. It is page 231 in the core rulebook.
yeah, because it's a tier 3, so it's like 3d4 because it's like 1d4 a tier.
The reason I asked is because
It's basically there in case the Cernox get unruly.
Right, it's tier 3. You said 4.
Tier 3.
Tier 3.
And because it's non-lethal, it just knocks it the fuck out.
Hold on. And did you say the word merciful when you were reading that?
Yeah.
So it's got the merciful fusion too,
As well. Yeah.
as well as venomous.
Yes.
Um,
Because the venomous allowed them to put the sedatives in there to.
yeah, Venomous is only a level 2, and then Merciful's like only level 1.
No, but merciful means I can
Well,
choose
it's
to
also
have it.
But
be
it doesn't
non-lethal.
matter because they all cost the same amount
Yeah.
on that gun.
Now,
you
merciful.
should look up. Merciful lets you choose.
Yeah, you can flip a switch and decide
Right.
if you want to do non-lethal.
No,
So-
this is a very Cyna gun. I like.
you
this.
should look up and see what venomous and merciful are as far as levels of fusion go.
They are second level fusions.
So it has a total of 4.
So you can
Levels?
put another 9 levels of fusions on this.
Just in case you were wondering, there's a shock fusion seal that's a level 8 in our inventory that you can put on there. That changes 50% of its damage into shock damage.
done.
I'm
All right.
actually looking to see how much this weapon costs.
So that's like,
I calculated it.
I-
It's on the chip.
So it
I know,
does
but I'm
50%.
doing
It
the
still
math
attacks.
because I'm curious now.
It still
I
attacks.
don't want to look.
It
Right.
still attacks KAC, but it does 50% electricity, 50% its base damage.
And you could decide to make it a taser
Right.
gun instead.
It's like a Swiss
Yep.
Army firearm.
That
Yeah.
is just shy of a 65,000 credit gun.
I'm done. I don't have to buy another weapon for the rest of the game.
That's your signature weapon now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to keep the sonic weapon because EAC.
Right.
Well, wait. If you put the shock fusion on it,
No.
doesn't it
No,
now?
it
Oh.
If
doesn't.
it ever does, it always, if it does a physical type, it always targets KAC.
Okay.
It's because it does higher damage.
Okay.
But that's nice because there's plenty of things that have weakness electricity.
And plenty of people that I wouldn't want to.
Here,
kill.
you may have this for your reference.
This is an Alien
All
Archive
right.
one.
Oh,
I feel like I should bookmark this for use in another thing I am doing.
Right.
that's an amazing pistol.
So that's what you find in this room. That was the loot right there.
All
And a
right.
key card.
Yeah, it's just-
is there a key card?
Open the case and it's just like glowing. Oh. All
It
right.
was not.
We can
Okay.
carve like a little symbol of Iamade on it and everything.
No, I'm out of the Iomade business.
Oh.
If you hadn't noticed.
Whatever. You seemed pretty friendly with people the other day.
Yeah, with people, not necessarily their bosses. And I don't think they're on their boss's good side anymore, considering boss sent them off to die.
Well,
It's a familiar story.
tomato.
Okay. So what now? You've cleared yet another room.
Let's go. Open the doors at the end of this section.
Title music for Dead Sons is provided by Overclocked Remix and created by CFX. Find more great game remixes at ocremix.com. Ambient music provided by Tabletop Audio. Original 10-minute ambiances and music for games and stories. Find out more at tabletopaudio.com.